Welcome to the second episode of Fortigate tutorial series. As promised, in this session, we're going to take a look at Fortigate interfaces, how to create them, how to edit them, and explore different interfaces types. To begin, click on Network, Interfaces. Here you'll see a list of all available interfaces. You can double-click any interface to edit it. The first field you'll see is the name. In Fortigate, you can change the actual physical interface name. These are defined by the system and linked directly to the hardware. However, you can assign an alias, which is like a nickname. It helps you identify interfaces easily in the GUI and CLI without changing the system's internal name. Below that, you can assign an IP address to the interface, but before doing that, make sure the address mode is set to the manual. If you prefer to get an IP address automatically, set it to DHCP. You also have the options to add a secondary IP. This is useful when hosting multiple subnets, supporting VLANs unshared, offering additional services on a different IP, providing failover or redundancy. Under Administrative Access, you can choose which services are allowed on this interface. For example, you can allow HTTPS and SSH for admin access but disable ping or HTTP. You can also enable SNMP or other protocols here as needed. At the bottom, you'll find the status. You can enable or disable the interface from here. Now, let's say instead of editing a physical interface, you want to create a VLAN. In that case, go to Create New Interface, give it a name. For example, I call this one Security-10. You can also assign an alias if you want. Make sure the type is set to VLAN, then assign to a physical interface. Now assign the VLAN ID. Since this is VLAN 10, I'll enter 10. Next, set your IP address, choose administrative access options, and if needed, enable the DHCP server. Make sure the interface is enabled, and you're done. Now you have a new VLAN assigned to a physical port. You can also create a zone instead of a VLAN. In Fortigate, a zone lets you group multiple interfaces together to apply firewall rules or security profiles collectively. This simplifies management, no need to configure each interface separately. Fortigate also allows aggregating interfaces, which means combining multiple physical ports into one logical interface. This improves bandwidth, provides load balancing, and adds redundancy. To create an aggregate interface, simply go to Create New Interface, then choose Aggregate Interface. Select the physical ports you want to bundle, and then configure the rest as you've already seen. Well, that was a quick and simplified overview of how to work with interfaces in Fortigate. In the next episode, we'll dive into routing. If you're interested in learning more about Fortigate, be sure to check out the upcoming episodes. Thanks for watching. See you next time.